Okay guys, what we're going to do right now is a little review on a folding saw. I was pretty disappointed in this saw, which is why I'm doing a review like this, just to show how bad it was. I'm going to give the company a chance to redeem themselves. I'm going to send it back for warranty, both of them back for warranty actually, and see if they send me anything better back. But this saw is terrible and I do not recommend it. So let me show you what I mean. The saw I'm talking about today is the Kershaw Trailmaster. Come on, lock up. It's not wanting to lock here. There we go, got it to lock. Okay, so that was fun. Okay, so there's the Kershaw Trailmaster, and you can see that this is the new version. They had an old version, which is why I bought this saw. They had an old version that was identical to the Baco Laplander. Okay, so I thought this saw would be really good because that Baco Laplander is a really good saw. So I picked this up. That one right there is actually a friend of mine who's completely unmodified. This saw right here is my saw that I purchased. Come on, baby. Also having problems with the locking mechanism. So I borrowed that one from my friend because I was going to see if... Come on, lock. There we go, got it to lock. Yay! So you can see that it's not one example. Basically, as I'm going to show you, the saw, as it came, had a black coating on the blade. The blade is wider at the top than it is at the teeth, virtually making the saw completely unusable. So what I had to do to this one to even make it work was I had to take all the coating off. I had to basically flat grind the blade backwards so that it was thinner at the top. Then I had to bend the teeth. They're supposed to be just bent out just barely. And so I had to individually bend all the teeth where they were supposed to go and then resharpen this blade to make it even remotely usable. It's still not as good as other saws I'm going to show you. Now keep in mind, this saw right here was a $30 saw, so it's not a cheap saw. And so that's why I'm pretty disappointed. I'm going to send both of these back to Kershaw and see what they'll do. See if they'll send me one of the old ones or if they have a new one to fix it. I don't know. But this is 2014. This one is terrible. So the saws we're going to put it up against this is a Colligan's or whatever brand landscaping saw. This is like $1 at a dollar store. It's like one of those $1 or $2 saws right here. So we're going to put it up against that. We're going to put it up against the Corona, which is about a $20 saw. Pretty cool saw, actually. I really like the Corona. And we're going to put it up against the Silky Pocket Boy. I kind of got sick of screwing around with saws. So as everyone knows, these are kind of the best. So I just decided to go and get the best. So we're going to put up against the Pocket Boy. Now keep in mind that the Kershaw has the longest blade out of every single one of the saws we're testing. So it should perform, they should perform better. So we're going to start off with the original saw. I'm going to start right here. Start off with the original saw. Let's see if I can cut this down. Things in the way. I'm going to start off with the original saw right here and see how it does, and you guys will see what I'm talking about here. Get some of this out of my way. Okay. So I'm going to go like this and step in here like this. I'm pushing extremely hard, pulling extremely hard to get the saw to do this. Super hard work. So it got through it finally. But you can see the rub marks and stuff from the blade in here. This thing was just binding the entire time. See how it binds clear up the blade? It's just terrible. Terrible, terrible saw. Okay, so now we'll test it up against the one that I modified. So this is the same saw, but with probably 2, maybe 3 hours of work to get it to this point. Okay. You can see it's going a little better. So mine's obviously quite improved from how it was when I bought it. Now, let's start off with the cheap competitors. $2 saw. It'd be really embarrassing to lose to this saw, don't you think? Oop, bone back a little bit right there. That saw still cut way better for $2. Okay. Now we're getting back up into the higher end saws. This is a Corona. A lot of people know this saw. This is actually an amazing saw. Really, really good saw. So let's see what this baby will do. It's almost flawless cutting compared to the others so far. That's an awesome saw. Okay. And then this saw should perform the best. This is a brand new Silky Pocket Boy. Okay. And people may say, well, it's not really fair of you to put that Kershaw up against this Silky. And I say that it is. This Silky was only $8 more than the Kershaw. So it should perform almost as good as this saw, right? I don't think it's going to. This saw's got really aggressive teeth on it, so sometimes starting it, maybe for trap triggers and stuff like this may not be the best saw. I'm going to do a separate review on this saw anyway. This is more for the Kershaw. There's absolutely no comparison between any of these saws and this one, but yeah, buy the Silky. But that Kershaw, I don't want this to go super long, but that Kershaw, I'm gonna grab the camera and bring you right over here so you can see all the blades, all the saws together. So we have the Kershaw Trailmaster, modified Kershaw Trailmaster. We have this Coughlin Sierra saw, really cheap. You can see the blade length on that is shorter still. Then you got the Corona, which is an excellent saw. Teeth on there are very, very good. Handle's very, very good. My problem with this is kind of a bulky saw. And it's a little bit shorter even still than that one. And then you have the Silky Pocket Boy. And you can see that it has the shortest blade of all of them. And cuts better than all of them. It's the best cutting saw and the shortest blade. But Kershaw, I don't know what you did on this saw. Like I said, I think the Baco Laplander and the Kershaw Trailmaster used to be made in the same factories. They look the same. They had the same blades, same handle, same everything. Like I said, I think they were made in the exact same factories and then had different names put on them. And then Kershaw looks like they went and tried to do their own thing. And this saw is terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I love Kershaw products. That's why I'm really disappointed in this, because I expected it to be very good, like the rest of their products, and this saw sucks. So I'm going to send them back in for warranty, and I'll keep you guys posted. But there's my review on the Kershaw Trailmaster. Thanks.